Hey everyone, this is Yami, your Latina next door. Welcome back to my channel. As you know, we have recently moved and we are about to start our first room transformation in our new home. If you wish to see our entire home tour, I'll go ahead and link to that video, but as you can tell, we are currently in our sunroom. In this video, I'm going to share my vision for this room and the reasoning behind it, as well as what we are doing to get the room prepped to make those changes. So if you're interested, stick around. So this is our next big project, and this is the sunroom area. We've already started clearing out some stuff. This is just the stuff that's kind of been left behind. We had boxes and things in here, but yeah, we have to clear this out because this entire space is going to be transformed. This is our sunroom that's just outside of our dining room, and as you can see, it's got a lot of windows, which we love. And right now, since there's nothing inside of it, it's kind of echoey. But it's got these tiles that are actually in good condition, but they're just not pretty. So I will be painting the floors, we'll be painting the walls, we'll be adding window treatments, and this is the area where we're going to be pretty much hanging out, and it'll be like our living space while we rip up the floors and the rest of the main of the house, because as you can see, this is completely closed off from the rest of the house, so we can be in here having family time and either watching TV or just spending nice time together while the rest of the house is a hot mess. So this is definitely a really pretty area. It's got a lot of potential. As you can see that in the backyard, and it's just so nice back there. You have a beautiful little cement patio in the back with a brick knee wall. We absolutely love it, so we can't wait to share more about our plans for the background. But for right now, yeah, this is what we're going to be tackling next. Any words?
No, we're just gonna caulk any cracks. So that's the first thing we're gonna be doing in here. And
Well, we gotta clean first, isn't it? We have some spider webs in here.
Clean,
yeah,
caulk.
yeah. And then we're gonna start painting.
Mhm.
So we're excited about it. It's gonna be really pretty. And I will be sharing my vision board for this space. That way you guys can get an idea of what I'm looking to do in it. So. Okay, so this is what I came up with for my initial plans for this room. First of all, I'm going to be brightening up the space by painting the walls white. As you know, there's already vertical panels in the room, and I'm hoping that it will look like vertical shiplap once they're painted. I also want to add bamboo blinds to the windows in order to block some sun, since we're going to be using this as our living space for a while, and we're going to be watching TV in here. I want to be able to block the sun rays. I'm going to be putting my IKEA sectional that we had in our great room in our last house in this room as well. It is a little bit larger than the one that you see here. I'm also going to be bringing my coffee table. We are also going to be replacing the fan that's in the room currently, as it is outdated. I want the fan to have a coastal farmhouse finish to it. That way it goes very well with the rest of the items in the room. And of course, I'll be bringing some greenery in to give it a little bit of color and life, as well as some of the accessories that I had in my previous home. Now, as for the floors, I was thinking I wanted something navy, blue, and white. That's why I have those really pretty cement tiles that you see up there. And then, of course, to warm up the space, I wanted to add a nice rug to the center so that our feet aren't always on bare tile, especially over the winter. Of course, after putting all of this together, I started thinking about things a little bit more, and I made a couple of changes. So I began thinking that since we're going to be spending quite a bit of time here, and obviously this is a room that we can use it for all seasons, I thought that maybe navy blue and white tile would be a little bit limiting as far as future color schemes. I know I'm going to be decorating this room for Christmas because it's going to be the only room that's going to be completed in time. So I thought maybe I should go with something a little bit more neutral, like gray and white tile. That way, whenever I feel like changing things up, it's not going to be so limiting. In addition, I changed the rug selection. I decided to go with the rug that I had in my keeping room at the last house, One, because obviously it cuts costs because I don't have to purchase a new rug. And two, I remembered my son had a jute rug in his room. And for the beginning of it, we had a lot of those little jute hairs just coming off the rug constantly. And I figured if I am going to be in a construction zone and the rest of my house, this is one room that I kind of want not to have to clean all the time. So I decided to go ahead and switch those two out. So I'm pretty happy with this being my final vision board for this sunroom. Of course, this is kind of what it's going to look like year round, but I have a sneak peek coming in at the end of this video for what I'm going to be doing with it for Christmas, so stay to the end for that sneak peek. And of course, now that the plan is set, it's time to start prepping this room. Now, part of the prepping for this room was covering all windows and anything we didn't want painted. Because we were doing the ceilings, the walls, the doors, the trim, everything, we decided to go ahead and use a spray gun for this painting method. So that's why you see me covering up the windows here. And we are well on our way. Of course, I can't leave without sharing that sneak peek of what I'm going to be doing for Christmas in the sunroom, and here are those plans. I will say I am not normally a fan of decorating with red in my home because I like cooler colors, but I figured this year it would be really fun for the kids to have a little bit more of a traditional Christmas, especially in this new house. So I decided to go with this traditional farmhouse theme, and I can't wait to share all the details with you guys. Stick around because that is coming as early as next week. So let me know what you think about all these plans in the comments below. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and stick around for the next video. I will see you soon. Until then, adios.